Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, TGIF. I told everybody I had a special guest this morning, and here he sits. And it's special for a lot of reasons. First is that you don't go on other people's boats very often. And so I'm honored to say the very least.
This is a fact.
But Captain Tony Buffa came out with me this morning to break in the new boat. And I wanted to show him and come out and do a little fishing. And we haven't went far. We're right in front of Freemax, but we had plenty of fish here. Didn't get the keepers that we were looking for, but we spent all morning jigging. I don't know, 15 fish maybe between us.
Easily.
13, we only have 2 keepers. We did have one good one that come unbuttoned on us right at the side of the boat. But, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, and I want to thank you for coming out with me.
This is a real pleasure, Matt.
Yeah,
Very seldom do I have somebody take my fish off the hook for me. And this morning you did. That's a treat, my friend.
Yeah. When you get to say to somebody, just sit down, I'll take care of it, it really is. And it's been fun. We ran into a friend of Tony's, Rick Kovac. I've never met Rick before in person, but I got to meet him this morning, and he's a wealth of information. He just took off here a second ago. Hold on, everybody. I got to adjust the camera mount here a little bit. So yeah, we've spent a lot of the morning just shooting the breeze and catching up and telling fishing stories. And we were fishing next to Rick for a while, and he was bemoaning the $25 jerk bait that he lost. And he said he called Scott from Lakeside Outfitters and wanted to know if there was an extended warranty on them, if he lost one, or insurance. So I thought that was pretty funny, and telling some old stories, and it really is awesome. And it's now 3rd week of September, and we're seeing water temps that are right at 69, 70. And we were talking about, you don't want to wish the cold weather to come faster, but you kind of want to get it here so you can get going on this good bite. And you were telling me earlier, what's your magic temperature for the fall to turn on?
Years gone by, I always anticipated 53 for the real crazy bite. But in the recent years, the last 3-4 years, 63 has been the beginning of a good bite. And not far away.
No.
Up and down the south shoreline. I mean, I've bumped into good quality fish off of Fisher Bay on that structure beyond Eel Island to the north of it.
Yep.
That time of the year when that water's 63 degrees, right here off of Freemax, Larkin Point. And then, of course, there's always Upper South Bay down there in the east corner of the lake that generally has a real good bite when that water cools off.
And this is the time, like things are just starting to happen. We're seeing so in the last 20 minutes, we've caught, 10 perch that are 3.5 inches long. Like you said, that's walleye candy.
Yeah, it is.
we saw shad tight to shore, big school of shad this morning coming out of the marina, which I thought was early, but everything's on the verge. Those perch are schooling up. We were talking about, Eric Wisniewski and Tom Allen out yesterday pounding on the big perch out here. They're starting to school up, and we're seeing the transition from our walleyes, their summer haunts, to moving a little bit and looking for that other food bag, So it's an exciting time of year. The leaves haven't changed yet, but we're on the verge of all of those things coming together. But we still got a pretty good bite. The trollers are still doing really well. The jiggers, if you're in the right spots. Now, Rick was telling us today that he loves these calm days because he's fishing the edge of weed lines and he can sit right there on them. And it seems to be that they're not shy, those weed fish. So,
other advantage we have here is Canasarega Creek. Nice stain in the water today. So even though it's a bright sunny day, these walleyes are still hanging around.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we look like it's a summer day, but we didn't look like this when we came out this morning.
No, it was about 45 degrees when we left the dock.
3 other layers of clothing on.
Yep. I had one of my winter jackets on and my sock hat. So yeah, it was chilly this morning. But again, Booth, thank you so much for coming out. It means the world to me in a lot of ways, but you and I have been friends for a long time, and it was nice to have you come out and be on the boat and spend a little time together. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
We're going to do this more often because you're going to be my ride when I put my boat away this fall towards the end of November. I want to fish in December.
Yep.
And I know who I can fish with.
Yep. You bet your ass you can.
This is a great boat, by the way. Very comfortable, roomy, very functional boat. You've got tons of storage here.
Yep. I've been very pleased. Very, very pleased.
This is going to serve you well.
Yep. I couldn't be happier with it. But so thank you. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you real quick. Today's Friday, all right? I have no idea where I'm going tomorrow. Courtney and I are going to SPAC tonight to see Bob Weir and Willie Nelson. That's going to be a trip. I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. I'll be somewhere. Sunday, I'm going way down the southern tier to ONEIDA and Lamoka Lakes with Merlin Johnson, the original Wiz, and we're going muskie fishing. So stay tuned for that. I'll give you guys updates when we get down there. I've never been there before. I looked at a little DEC map. It looks kind of like a puddle, but they put 4,000 muskies in a year.
Wow.
So, and they say they got some of them up to 30 pounds.
The real muskie, not the tiger.
Real muskies. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. True muskellunge, not tigers. So, super excited for that. So stay tuned. If you like what I do here on a daily basis, please subscribe. You know, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. It means the world to me. So, thank you. Have a great weekend. It's a beautiful Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see everybody from somewhere tomorrow. And as always, you know the drill, Captain.
Absolutely.
Keep your tip
Keep
up.
it up.